teams right now. They are tied with two others right now for the 7th spot, Minnesota and the Pelicans. If you don't put the tiebreakers into consideration, each team at 500. Beverly gets knocked down.
I would have that play in my playbook if I was coaching any team. Always have a small guy set a screen on a big guy. For some reason, big guys don't like to try to avoid them. They just try to run through them a lot of times and pick up some silly fouls.
Kobe White is in the game. Super sub for them. Opportunity to get a little more money in a contract coming up as LaVine goes all the way and kisses it off the window. Also in the game for Chicago, Patrick Williams, where they've really liked him since he came on board. Oh, reverse layup. He comes down the other side. Is Austin Reeves. Nobody home on the baseline.
Sometimes that happens when you pass it to a superstar, too much attention to him, and they just let him hand it off for an easy one.
Boy, LaVine is very aggressive so far, and he's encountering little resistance.
Yeah, got to start leveling people off a little bit if you're in the backcourt for the Lakers.
LeBron in the game, has not shot it yet. Has control of it with Williams in front of him. Now LeBron all the way to the basket to score.
Nice first step by LeBron that time. Just read the defense after the face-up and exploded to the rim.
Again, more than above water, more than treading water. The Lakers, when LeBron was out, they really stepped up the game and won 8 out of 13. Now they're traveling back. There's Williams. I mentioned him, and he turns it over. Boy, his name came up in a ton of trade scenarios, but they didn't want to get rid of him.
After missing 13 games, LeBron comes back and gets his first score on a nice read and drive to the rim.
Stu, he's smart enough to just kind of let things come to him, like get back into the flow, isn't he?
Oh, no question.
Obviously.
No question.
Yeah.
I mean, he can do it either way. He can either let the flow come to him, or he can go take it to the game. I mean, but he just reads. He reads the scenarios. Anthony Davis out. In comes Wenyen Gabriel on his birthday.
Happy birthday, 26 years of age to Wenyen.
You remember those days, don't you?
Oh, my gosh. I got to think really hard. Here is LeBron, top of the key, and it just rolls off the front of the rim. But, yes, I remember. Here's LaVine. Zach goes right in to Wenyen Gabriel, and he draws the violation.
Again, another trip down, and their guards, in this case, Zach LaVine, it's his third trip to the paint. Just gotta level people off. If you're not getting that high screen that really gives the offensive guy the advantage, then you've got to do a better job of making him go east and west.
LaVine, second leading scorer in this team, just a notch below DeMar DeRozan. Coming off a 33-point game the other night. Hey, fans, you do not want to miss the Lake Show at Lakers.com/tickets to get the best deal on your seats today. 2 more remaining in the regular season, Phoenix and Utah, and then hopefully the playoffs.
Coming in for Vucevic is Drummond, so Wenyen Gabriel is going to get some contact now.
Dre Drum, also a former Laker.
Because Drummond is the guy that can really be physical in the post.
Yeah, played 21 games for the Lakers in 2021.
And he's really good on the offensive glass, believe it or not.
You've got Caruso, Pat Bev, Andre Drummond, former Lakers, and, of course, Zoe. As we wish him all the best, trying to get back his basketball career with a lot of health. This has been really tough for Lonzo. Here is a foul on the ground before the shot.
Well, it was definitely before the shot, because before he took the shot, he traveled. He got fouled before the travel, then the travel, then the shot.
Tony Brothers making that call. He's working with Andy Nagy and Sean Corbin here this afternoon at Crypto.com. We got a minute 54 remaining. Lakers, by the way, have a foul to give here in the first quarter as Zach LaVine to the bench. In the attacking zone, Beasley out of the right wing side. Wenyen Gabriel, handoff to Reeves. Oh, it's a good little cut that time. It's just a give and a go, and Wenyen Gabriel found himself into the attack area, and he gets fouled.
Well, Drummond stepped out, and a good read by Reeves as he says, I see you on the dive of Wenyen, and Wenyen gets fouled, misses the shot, but earns 2 free throws.
All right, fans, a reminder, Laker games are available in Spanish on your SAP channel and on the radio thanks to our friends at KWKW 1330 AM.
Just as I talked about after the first free throw, I knew it was a little too premature to even talk about it, but I did anyhow. And now the Lakers are at 50%, 2 out of 4.
Well, they have been going to the line quite a bit. They had 28 more free throw attempts the other night against OKC. They made 71% of them, Stu.
Should be making higher percentage than that.
Exactly. Closer to 80 is what you're aiming for.
Well, what you're aiming for is 100.
Well, yes, but realistically, DeRozan. Here's Kobe White, fly by. Good patience. Reeves went flying by, and White hits from downtown.
Gives the Bulls a 2-point lead.
Kobe had a 19-point effort in their last game. Former 7th pick in the draft. Good touch pass. Troy Brown Jr. looking for the hat trick. Oh, goes right to Gabriel, who can't score. Oh, he was right there, but he couldn't finish it.
Yeah, when you got to finish that one.
Now they've got numbers a little bit coming back the other way. DeRozan already has 4 assists in the contest. Williams to Sunmu. Now White looking for 2 in a row and nothing but net.
But he can do that, boy. He can really put the ball in the basket.
Kobe averaging just under 10, but he's got so many other scores that he's playing with. They got an incredible offensive group here in Chicago. They are all playing well, and Troy Brown Jr. goes to the rim and scores.
Good catch and go by Troy. Troy now the Lakers' leading scorer with 8 in the ball game.
No one quite yet, either side in double figures. And we've got 13 on the shot clock, 20 on the game. Rosen knows the time. Get into his action here in a second or so. DeMar one way, then the other. White, who's got the hot hand, he'll throw it up and throw it in to beat the buzzer. Now the Lakers have 6.5 seconds. Plenty of time for Austin Reeves. Reeves looks to attack all the way, leans in, and scores. Boy, they laid off on him, didn't they?
Not an easy shot to make. Not an easy shot.